What's going on YouTube? Hey guys, it's Ben. If you don't know me, then smash the subscribe button and you will definitely get to know me. In today's video, I'm going to tell you all of the reasons why you shouldn't start a recruiting agency. Alright, so the first reason why someone wouldn't want to start a recruiting agency is if they hate interacting with people. Pretty much every single angle of recruitment handles interaction with people, other people, clients, candidates, whomever it might be. You're always interacting with people. On the phone, over email, text message, Zoom conference, you name it. You're interacting with people every step of the way. And if you hate that, then recruitment is definitely not for you. To be really specific, I actually call recruiting a relationship business. So it's actually built on the fact that you create valuable relationships and bring more and more value to them, whether it's finding an awesome candidate for a good client or finding an awesome client so that you can find good candidates for that client. So whatever angle you look at it, you're interacting with people no matter what. And if that's the bane of your existence, it's definitely a reason you should not start a recruiting agency. Number two is risk. So if you're a person that's risk adverse to pretty much anything, professionally, personally, financially, whatever it might be, recruiting is definitely not for you. Starting a recruiting agency is not going to be on the top of your list as it is highly risky. I mean, starting a recruiting agency literally means that you're starting a business, and starting a business is inherently risky unless you're like a trust fund baby and you're just taking $1 million to play with, which that's pretty rare. But basically the risk factor, if that's not going to do it for you, starting a recruiting agency is definitely not going to do it for you either. So definitely stay away if you are risk averse. Something that might be way better for the person that's risk adverse is going back to their slave W-2 job where you get safety and security and certainty and you get paid bi-monthly an exact amount that you know, and you're just happier there because everyone tells you what to do and you don't have to think for yourself or anything like that. And you know, that's probably where you belong if you're super risk adverse. And so that's what I highly recommend for people that don't like risk. Number three is if you lack motivation. Okay, so let's get really direct here. You literally need to motivate yourself to do absolutely everything in business. And starting a recruiting agency is no different. You need to find all of the clients. You need to find all of the candidates yourself. That means getting on the phone, getting over email, getting up and having your coffee and doing the things that you don't want to do, even though you know you have to do them because you see a bigger picture, a bigger vision than other people. And so that's what real motivation is. And if you can't motivate yourself, starting a recruiting agency is absolutely not for you. Again, for people that can't motivate themselves, these are the kind of people that need to be in W-2 jobs where you basically have a boss, aka a slave master, who will basically tell you what to do, and then you'll collect your wage, and if you don't do what you're told, you basically get fired. So essentially you have to do what you're told. So pretty much motivation is essentially built in to a job versus having the ability to motivate yourself and make probably double or triple what they pay you at your W-2 job. But if you can't motivate yourself, then you're pretty much stuck with a W-2 job. Number four is if you are not organized. Okay, so I am putting this as number four, but honestly, it could be number one because this is super important for pretty much any business overall. If you're not an organized person, you're probably not getting a lot done anyways. You're probably not accomplishing anything or progressing towards any goals because you simply don't have your ducks in a row and you don't know your priorities. And that is definitely not conducive to starting any business, let alone a recruiting agency. In the world of agency recruiting, there is an immense amount of data to be held onto and to be organized. So I'm talking client information, candidate information, resumes, contact data, calendars, invoicing, taxing. I could go on forever literally about what you need to keep track of. And if you're not organized, you're absolutely not going to be able to hold on to that data and make sure it's in the right place at the right time and utilized well. So starting a recruiting agency, if you're unorganized, is absolutely not in the cards for you. All right, so number five is if you require a steady income, starting a recruiting agency is definitely not for you for many reasons. Now, to clarify on that point, I would like to say that the more unsteady your income is, the more I find that you make more income. So as a W-2 wage slave, you might make $50,000 a year, but starting a recruiting agency and doing deals with large clients, you might just wait 60 days with no income income, but then received $50,000, which is the equivalent of what an American worker makes, but they took all year to make that, while you took maybe a couple months and then waited a couple months for it. So basically imagine waiting 60 days for your income to come in and you absolutely have nothing in the meantime. You essentially look like you're a complete homeless, broke person with nothing, no job. You'd be the equivalent of a laid off person collecting nothing, right? But after 60 days, $50,000 clears from deals that you just made a month ago, and you instantly just made what the average American worker makes in a year. So you went 60 days without any income, however, you just cleared $50,000. Oh, and by the way, your next deals are coming the following month or the month after that, and those deals equate to about maybe $30,000 or $40,000. So you've just cleared somewhere around $70,000 or $80,000 in total income in approximately 3 months, while the average American worker is stuck, capped at $50,000, but their income is steady. All right, guys, I hope this was slightly informational, if not slightly humorous. If it was, smash the like button, please. If you're not subscribed, please smash the subscribe button as well down below, and I will catch you guys on Friday.